Welcome back, friends. My name is Eric. This is Mellowseven Gaming. We're playing Football Manager 2019, and I've got to lock my chair in place so I don't rock backwards. And we're playing Kaiserslautern, Die Roychen Tofel, in Fritz Walter Stadion on top of the Betzenberg, and I think that's the whole spiel. And we've played a bunch of games, and it is late, so we have to go fast tonight because I don't want to be recording too much longer. So last time we saw here was Sandhusen back here. We followed that up with a win against Wolfsburg, 2-0. Raffia and Thiessen getting the goals, and then a loss against Dynamo Dresden, 0-1. Looked pretty poor. A draw against Ingolstadt, a loss against Greuther Fürth. By the way, while we were doing all of this, who was it? Competitions. Wolfsburg were in the process of losing 5 or 6 in a row, and we just couldn't catch them because we couldn't put together a form well enough. Meanwhile, Greuther Fürth, and this lost here did it, catapulted past both of us to slide in front of us, knock us both down a spot. Luckily, they've lost their form a little bit, whereas Wolfsburg has stabilized it a little bit. So we're all kind of jammed up. Jongs Regensburg, we beat them. They're right behind us as well. The nice thing about these little run here is Virgil has finally begun scoring goals. He went like 18 matches between goals. A draw against FC St. Pauli. Again, we can't quite leapfrog the players. We can't put together enough to get past them. And then we had this 3-1 win here against Bochum. You can see Bonda got a goal early. Raffia scored right after that. They got one to kind of make it look close, but Virgilou finished him off in the 71st minute. That's how it's been going. Mixed form, I guess. At the moment, if we take a look at competitions, you see we are sitting in 5th place, but we have a match in hand, and Wolfsburg and Greuther Fürth both lost their matches today. Unfortunately, Dusseldorf and Jan Regensburg both won theirs to keep the pressure on us, as does Dynamo Dresden. So the 3 guys behind us are all pushing. The 2 guys in front of us slipped up a little bit. It's our chance to jump in front of them. I have a plan right now for next season, assuming we finish 4th or lower, or we lose the playoff, but assuming we stay in 2. That plan involves, we've got a couple players we would let go when their contract ended. Waymans is one, Gokengul's on loan. We'd let him go. We won't probably try to get him back. We would sell Sternberg and Beata. They're both 28 years old, which isn't terrible, but we've tried to keep our kind of a younger team and, keep the wages down. Both of them are on reasonable wages. They have 1 year left on them. I don't see them being good enough to play in Bundesliga. Let's sell them now. They have a fair amount of value. Are they the top 2 value for us? They're the top 2 value for us. And you can see they're kind of average as far as what they're worth, and they're not getting better. So the plan is to sell them. Kaiserslautern 2, we would bring up Dessinger, Koffenblitz, and Wouters. Defensive left here, replacing these 2 could essentially directly replace Beata and Sternberg. And Kafferblitz we put in there as a backup in the mid-center somewhere. I have 3 players I would like to sign for the senior team, a defensive center, a defensive midfielder, a mid-center. The DM would probably play center mid. And a very good young striker. That's what I'm looking for. So that's what we're planning. Now, if we manage to get promoted somehow, all bets are off. We'll see what happens. I don't know how much money we get up front for TV money and stuff like that to start with in the Bundesliga. Even if we were to lose and get demoted right away, it would still pay 30 million. So it would be a good time to stick our head back up, maybe get a few more fans come to the stadium and potentially get some more money to upgrade the team. So that's the plan. Let's go ahead and take a look today. We are playing FC Heidenheim, who is down here somewhere. So a match we should win. That means nothing. We got the match in hand. We really need to take advantage of it. If we do so, we will clear Greuther Fürth and Wolfsburg by 3 points and catapult ourselves into the playoffs. We are running something that looks a little bit like this. We've been running it the last few games. I've played a little bit with some stuff when the bad form was bad, middle of games, switch into our attacking form, trying players in different positions. And in the end, I just decided I wanted to play the players that had potential that I wanted to get better, such as Postolacci. We're running Ramazan Ozcool over here. We don't really expect him to get much better, but we'll run him there. That way we can continue to run him and Bialik essentially on the same defensive line, because they may be our two starting defensive centers next season, depending on what happens with the players we want to sign. So challenge them to pick up. That didn't work. Little faith work. I love you. Kick off. Let's play. We are in the black. At home against Heidenheim. And in theory, we should win this. Oh no, actually, we're on the road. We're the visiting team. I'm sorry. No. Yeah, we're the away, but everybody there is dressed in black. I'm confused. We're not seeing anybody ready if they're... Is it just all our fans? Is that what... I mean, we're not putting together a show, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and maybe do a get creative. Okay, that's something. Well, there's some... I mean, it looks like that's their fans in the away section, whereas I'm seeing FCK everywhere else. But it says they're home and we're away, so who knows? Oh, there's fans there. So maybe this is just the away section on this side, on their stadium. Lippert boots it long. Wonder is Lippert ours or was ours? Is he on loan? I should know this, but I think I loaned him because I didn't think he was that good, if that's who it was. Oh, and Shatner. Captain Kirk. Actually, Schnatterer. Well, while we're doing that, I'm going to let Shorty out of the room. Apparently, Shorty was trying to sleep, and we've woken him up with our recording, so get him out. Are we still watching it over and over again? Let's do a demand more. I mean, this is just like us. We just can't take advantage, you know. Finally, both teams in front of us slip up. You know, 1 point will do it, to be honest. But it'd be nice if we get 3. Again, I'm not sure that this team, even with, you know, say 3 reasonable additions, is good enough to survive up top. There we go. Ramazan manages to feed it into our young striker, who, like I said, has put on a good turn of form lately. He's finally scoring goals. That's only his 6th of the season. But honestly, I think that ties him for the team league at the moment. For us. I mean, that's how bad it's been. We just haven't scored goals. We've got 6 from probably 4 different players now, but none of them have looked spectacular. I guess the camera's okay. I shouldn't mess with it. Rafia out to Stefaniak. Back into Rafia. Rafia goes all the way out to Ramazan, who made that last great cross in for the goal. Banda out to Schmidt. Not sure why Schmidt's way out there, but he is. He's our attacking midfielder. Into Rafia. Stefaniak, who just lets go, goes off the crossbar. Their Mueller is lucky to hang on to it because our goalkeeper's also Mueller. Rafia's been booked. That's fine. I'm not really worried about that. So we'll take a draw into half. They've had a clear cut and a half. We've had a half chance. We've pretty well taken care of possession. So we could potentially go up another notch to maybe positive, or even attacking possibly next time. He's saying it's just, okay, I'll take that. I mean, we should be ahead, you know. Let's go up to positive and see what happens there. Let's pause real fast. I want to see if this Lippert was ours, is ours. History. Nope. Nothing to do with us. Nuremberg to Heidenheim. Oh, play. There we go. Maybe we'll throw a get creative. Everybody's inspired. We'll do anything. Bialik into Cruiser into Schmidt. Schmidt takes a couple touches. Feeds into Postolacci. Virgilou just puts up to Stefaniak. He's got somebody coming across. He holds it up, waits for Polacci, who got fouled by Boehmer. Oh, and then that should be Schmidt that takes the kick. he missed one earlier. We could have won a big match. He missed the kick at the end. And he played like a 5.8, and I told him he had a bad game, and he told me he'd been playing the best of his career. He was amazing. I was on crack. The fact that he played a 5.8 and missed the winning goal in like the 94th or 95th minute was immaterial. But that puts us up. We're doing good. Everybody's fairly well. There's green in there. I'm not going to mess with anything. Schmidt's nervous. Maybe we just do a praise. That help? It overwhelmed Bonda. Everybody else was good with it. Is anybody really tired? No, we're doing okay. Our defense is playing well. Oh, I take it back. Schmidt is injured somehow. He picked up a little bit of a knock. Probably against Molthop there. Let's go ahead and we'll take him out and we'll put Baeda in there. And of course, because I went to click on the recording and then clicked back, I get the start window. There we go. Now I can see the confirm button. And it went bright, but it didn't feel like clicking. So there we go. Back to play. We're up. We're dominating possession. I think I'll just leave. I considered knocking us up to attacking, but I think I'll just leave us here. Tried to get to Stefaniak, unable to, but Banda manages to control and then overruns it, and then Greaseback kind of has his way with us, but we managed to get it back into Stefaniak. He's got Postolacci. Oh, Mueller makes a good save off the header from Postolacci. Virgilou not quite able to put that one away. But we've had a clear cut and a half. They've had a clear cut and 2 halves, so they slightly lead on chances. Schnatzer in there. Oh, Ramazan Ozcool may just get a good head on. He's playing a pretty good game today. He's actually doing much better out there on the wing than I expected him to. Mueller manages to make the initial save and then tracks down the loose ball. I'm going to knock us back to cautious at this point. And do we have any other subs we want to make? Ramazan's playing great. I don't see a need to mess with that. Let's go ahead and put Chure in for Cruiser. Cruiser's had a pretty bad second half of the season, to be honest. We had words about, told him he needed to step it up. His form had been poor, and he agreed. Chure is about to lose his bid on the Finnish national team, so we need to get him some play time. But we've been so close. Oh, come on, Thiessen. We've been so close to doing something here. That's a penalty. Ramazan gives and Ramazan takes away. Now, we do have a goalkeeper who's supposed to be good at one-on-ones, but the one time we've seen... Oh, the guy just misses it. It had nothing to do with the one-on-ones. He just missed it, puts it off the post. We stay up in front for the time being. I don't really see the need to do... I mean, we could put Oscar in just for some more defensive stability in the middle there. Beata up to Stefaniak. Misses Bonda, but he manages to get it back to Raffia. Raffia takes a few steps out to Thiessen on the right. Let's get back on side. And that was a horrible cross. But Churi manages to keep it. Goes all the way back across to Ozcool. Ramazan gets run over by Glotskool again. Bialik has it. Raffia. I've had problems with the young guys on the left just not having the strength to deal with the challenges. The defensive... their defensive right wingers, I guess, have been just crushing our guys. Oh, another post hits. Excellent tackle. Shatner gets it. Mueller gets a great punches that one away. And now Jello wants in. The match is hopefully almost over. Come on, hurry up. Another highlight here. And that's it. A classic, they say, a treat of a spectacle or whatever the heck that was. That puts us in 51 points, though. We are now in third place. By the way, Augsburg has already won the league, period. It's not that they've got it promoted. They were in like 10 games out. They had a 20-point lead when they won it. So that's, you get 7 times 3 would be 21. So they must have been 6 games out or something like that when they won it, which is pretty silly. They're still got a pretty good lead there. So that is that. So we will continue on. I don't think we need to address anything. I disagree with that. I'm going to say it's a good win. There's a lot of pressure on us. That moves us up into third place into the promotion playoff, and now Jello wants to leave again. She just came to be annoying. Ramazan was good. I agree. I think we said the same thing. So that's it. We'll go through. We'll play through. We'll come back for the last game of the season and the final awards and that sort of stuff and kind of see where we're going to stand. Are we still in third place? We might be coming back for a playoff. Or are we going to be content to sit here in the second league for one more year, build up our team a little bit, and make that final push next season? Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.